The dust is flying high now, for goodness sakes. No time for sweet talk, no time to slow the pace. Just the sound of the engine waiting the crazy race. This ain't no lullaby, this is the South calling loud and clear. Drowning out the doubts and smashing every fear. Hit the gas hard, let the engine truly scream. Living out the wildest kind of Western dream. The air is electric, the power is about to hit. This is female rock country. The sound of the steel and the fire, taking my freedom higher, burning every wire. Got the drums pounding hard, got the guitar crying loud, shaking the dust off the meek and the quiet crowd. Saw the old highway patrol fading in my mirror's blur. They can't catch the spirit of what I stand for. The rules they try to make are just meant to be broken fast. This kind of true freedom is the kind that's gonna last. I'm not asking for permission, I'm just kicking down the door. Give me the wide open road and I'll demand more. They say a woman should be gentle, soft and sweet, but I prefer the sound of boots stomping to the beat. I built my own empire out of sweat and hard rock. I am the ticket of the This is female rock country. The sound of the steel and the fire, taking my freedom higher, burning every wire. Got the drums pounding hard, got the guitar crying loud, shaking the dust off the meek in the quiet crowd. Rock country, yeah, let it burn. Woke up in the Georgia heat, air was thick with the steam of the road. Got the engine idling rough, carrying a heavy load. The cheap motel sign buzzes, flickering out in the humid air. But I don't need no comfort, I just need a place to swear. This ain't no clean-cut Sunday, this is the grit beneath the nails. The kind of honest trouble that never really fails. I left my conscience sleeping somewhere back in Tennessee. The only thing that matters is the asphalt under me. Hey. Heard the whiskey calling loud as the train on the tracks. I'm not looking back now, I'm cutting all the slack. The dust is gonna fly when the drama hits the snare. I feel the fire rising, burning out the old decay. This is dirty southern rock. Sometimes they're sleeping quiet, but the rhythm here is rough and true. The kind of beat that tells you what you gotta do. My jacket's ripped, my jeans are faded, I look just like the road. I sold my sweet submission for this heavy, reckless load. They talk about redemption, but I prefer the honest fight. I take what I need and I ride hard into the night. The headlights cut the darkness like a knife cuts through the smoke. This kind of life is the only promise I have ever spoken. They try to tell me stories about the price I'd have to pay. Said I'd regret this freedom come the light of day. But regret is for the weak ones who never risk the fall. I built my own damn church inside this dusty southern brawl. I got the ghost of the Delta singing right inside my throat, and every single lie they tell is just a single wasted note. Dirty southern rock, dirt and heat, yeah. I got a scar for every mile of this mean, dirty trail. This ain't no sweet romance, this is a heavy-handed tale. The sun can burn your skin right off, the dust can choke your breath. You learn to shake hands quickly with the thought of early death. We ride the razor's edge where the good times quickly fade, choice that we have ever made. The cheap guitar strings mourn a bitter low, slow plea, singing the hardcore blues just for company. The dirt is getting deeper, the danger's closing in. This kind of heavy fight is where the real life can begin. I take Got my boots laced tight, got the keys right in my hand. Leaving yesterday's shadows, moving through this promised land. The highway's open wide now, calling out my name, playing the only kind of country that runs through my frame. Don't follow the rules they gave you, just follow the setting sun. My kind of life has only just begun. Feel the engine vibrating deep beneath the floor. Every mile I travel makes me want a little more. The volume's cranked high, the stereo is loud. This is the country rock song, thunder in the air. No time for holding back, no time to stand and stare. Got the riff that hooks you deep, got the drum beat on the run, singing my own story beneath the midday sun. I saw the flashing neon signs, fading nothing behind the hills, trading the fake promises for honest open thrills. The guitar is screaming out the feelings I can't hide. I got this wild spirit deep down inside. They said a woman's place was quiet, gentle and unseen, but I prefer the spotlight, being loud and being mean. This is my own decision, this is my own great stand, taking control of the music and the whole damn land. The air is getting colder as I pass the borderline. The freedom in the darkness, it makes the whole world shine. Every twist in the asphalt is a choice I made today. I wouldn't trade this moment for anything they say. I'm driving straight into the fire, I'm driving through the storm. This powerful country rock keeps my whole body warm. There's a melody in the chaos, a rhythm in the fight. Turn it up higher, shine the brightest light. This song is my weapon, this song is my shield. This is the country rock song, a thunder in the air. No time for holding back, no time to stand and stare. Got the riff that hooks you deep, got the drum beat on the run, singing my own story beneath the midday sun. Yeah, country rock. Yeah, let the freedom play. I walk into the saloon and the music stops dead cold. They haven't seen this kind of trouble since the stories of old. I wear my scars like medals, every single painful mark. I own the day, I own the midnight, I own the deepest dark. My boots are scuffed with 100 different states of dust. My only rule is instinct, my only law is trust. I ride alone and fast, and I don't apologize. left the gentle promises behind, share the heavy load. I prefer the company of danger to the safe, quiet line. I was born beneath the furious, unforgiving sky. If you want to survive out here, you better learn the sound of the hardest, fastest living that can be found. You can't buy this kind of glare, you gotta earn it with your soul. I'm taking back the power, making myself whole. This song is a warning, a beautiful heart-edged thread. a shroud across the moon. I hear the sound of the back roads calling, coming soon. The approach, their bodies warm, but the current runs cold and deep. 1,000 broken promises that I'm trying hard to keep. This ain't the music of the city. This is the sound of the rural night, where the electric power clashes with the fading candlelight. Got the shuffle beat running, slow and steady in my mind. The strings are screaming low now, the amplifier starts to hum. This kind of feeling is the future that has finally come. I feel the static rising dirty and profound. This is the electric folk blues. The current runs so deep. Got the sound of the hard road while the whole wide world is asleep. The evoking tells the story. The electric makes it burn. A simple, heavy lesson that we all must learn. I plug the old 6-string right into the dirty wall. I need the voltage running, standing strong and tall. The sound of the raw guitar slices right through the dust and haze, washing out the memories of all the former days. I let the rhythm take me, slow and heavy to the core, giving this tired spirit something worth fighting for. The ghosts of the Delta ride, the signal on the wire, feeding the hungry engine of this electric fire. I saw a preacher selling hope, but the blues told me the truth about the raw, essential pain that stays with you from youth. The electric current washes away the pious lie, leaving only the honest feeling underneath the sky. I don't need clean sound, moving fast through the dusty night. We own this moment, shining with pure untamed light. I put my name in the headlines, right next to the word danger. I'm not looking for comfort, I'm a wild-eyed stranger. They can try to copy the style, they can try to steal the sound, but this authentic energy will never be found. You gotta feel the fire in your gut before you ever sing a note. I climbed the highest mountains just to scream out my own name. I chose the roughest road, escaping the soft flame. I found the kind of freedom that requires you to fight, to step into the darkness and demand your own light. This song is the blueprint, this song is the master key, unlocking all the wildness that's supposed to be me. I don't play by the rules, I just play by the power of the amp. My voice is the signal, escaping from the camp. I'm taking over the airwaves, hear the thunder of my shout. the desert is a blur now, passing by in a flash of light. Pushing the pedal down, riding hard into the night. This is the rhythm of the highway, simple, raw, and true. The engine is screaming, feeling the steel beneath my feet. This kind of heavy freedom is impossibly sweet. The road is my master, my direction and my guide. This is the Western Drive, relentless and so fast. The feeling of this power is a kind that's meant to last. The twin guitars are roaring, tearing up the asphalt wide. A feeble force of nature, there's nowhere left to hide. Yeah. I saw the dust cloud chasing, couldn't keep up with the sound. The speed limit's just a whisper where true freedom is found. My only company's the music, blasting from the door, demanding something louder, demanding something more. I'm not stopping for directions, I know exactly where I go. Following the sound of the thunder, watching the lightning glow. The air is full of static, full of danger, full of might. I'm pedaling past the darkness, driving towards the fire, fulfilling every single burning raw desire. There's no brake pedal, only pure acceleration now. I'm making a silent, sacred, unstoppable vow. Let the guitar fight it out, let the music seize control. Playing complex, fast melodies in harmony. Over aggressive, driving drum beat and punching bass. This is the Western Drive, relentless and so fast. The feeling of this power is the kind that's meant to last. The twin guitars are roaring, tearing up the asphalt wide. A female force of nature, there's nowhere left to hide. Western Drive, yeah. I got my leather straps tight and got the dust caked on my face. Rain is hitting hard now on the window of the soul. I stand here in the darkness, trying hard to make myself whole. The battles that I fight are not visible on the skin. They are the quiet struggles happening deep within. I remember every promise that I broke just to survive. But this country rock ballad keeps my fears heart alive. I may be bruised and broken, but I will never fall. The chords are ringing out now, heavy and slow and true, showing all the lonely pain that I have been through. I'm letting down the guard now, letting the emotion rise. This is the country rock ballad, slow but built on steel. Every note is honest, showing how I truly feel. Got the weeping guitar melody, got the drums beating low. Even in the sadness, the fire starts to glow. They saw the happy pictures, they believed the sweet soft lies. They never saw the darkness reflecting in my eyes. The weight of the whole world was sitting heavy on my chest, but the strength of the rock and the soul of the country put me to the test. I rose up from the ashes where the wicked try to tread. I used the pain as fuel, using the words they said. I may be singing softly, but my heart is still a furious flame, casting out the shadows, whispering my own strong name. I won't pretend I'm flawless, I carry all the scars. They guide me through the darkness like the light of distant stars. I found a certain beauty in the wreckage and the dust, building a new foundation on the simple power of trust. The electric lead is singing all the words I couldn't speak, giving power to the fragile, giving strength to the weak. Let the silence do its job, let the tears finally fall. But remember that even broken, I still stand 10 feet tall. This song is my armor, shining through the fading light. fast now. The guitar starts to swing. This kind of heavy freedom is the only song I sing. The energy is primal, ready to explode. This is dusty rock and roll, simple, mean and fast. A classic country rhythm that was always meant to last. Got the sub, got bass slapping, got the rhythm section hot. Give me the raw feeling, give me all you got. I saw the neon sign blink out above the smoky bar. I don't need a limousine, I just need an old loud car. The sound of the cheap boots clicking on the floor is my own beat. I live for this chaotic, unforgiving, pulsing street. They told me rock and roll was dead, but they told a wicked lie. It lives in the rebellion beneath this wide open sky. I'm going back to basics, back to the simple pounding truth. Unleashing the wild spirit of my reckless, endless youth. Grab your partner, hold on tight, and let the good times run. We're gonna dance until the fading, dusty morning sun. Forget the proper manners, forget the useless fear. The wildest sound in the West is finally here. I came here for the rhythm, I came here for the fight. I'm gonna push this party hard, all through the night. The amps are overheating, they can't handle all the speed. This simple, fast tempo is the only thing I need. Let the chaos take over, let the whole room start to jump. This is the dusty rock and roll, simple, mean and fast. A classic country rhythm that was always meant to last. Got the sub bass slapping, got the rhythm section hot. Give me the raw feeling, give me all you got. Rock and roll, push it, yeah. I hear the engine groaning, a beautiful heavy sound. The only true religion that can be found. My leather's cracked and worn now, my chrome is scarred and scratched. I'm riding past the limits that the weak ones try to attach. The throttle's open wide now, hitting the final dangerous speed, fulfilling the only promise that I truly need. I left the highway blazing, smoking hot and hard. Feel the steel vibrating right beneath my shaking hand. I'm the queen of this asphalt, the leader of this land. I hear the thunder calling, it's the roar of my own machine. This is the country bike rock, the thunder of the steel. The noise of the machine is the only thing that's real. Got the heavy wrist crushing, got the drums beating low and deep. The promise of the highway that the faithful always keep. The wind is trying to whisper secrets I refuse to hear. Only the sound of the big engine can ever clear the fear. I This kind of heavy freedom takes its brutal, honest toll. I ride the fastest shadows when the morning light arrives, living out the wildest kind of western outlaw lives. They call me a troublemaker, say I'm too much to control, but this cowboy rock song makes me perfectly whole. I carry the hard truth like a loaded heavy gun.